video. You're not allowed on video. They can hear you though. Sorry. They can hear you, but they don't need to see you. That's all.
So yeah, my name's Dylan, everybody, and I'm a hero event, and here's my face.
No, you're not allowed to put your face on video.
So yeah, I've got my day grade.
You're not allowed to put your face on video because
and I am watching PJ Masks.
Okay, you're watching PJ Masks.
And on my tablet, and I'm going to do stuff when I'm actually alive.
Okay, when you're actually alive. You're not allowed to put your face on video because you're too young yet, Baba. Sorry, you're not allowed. Wait till you're a bit older.
So yeah, I know that the chat is online, is like...
I came here to talk about Rise of Kings and I end up with a child block.
in the living room.
We're in the living room, yeah. Right. Anyway, this was just me coming to moan about Rise of Kings.
Yeah, like Rises.
Yeah, right, Rises. You watch that a minute, Mummy's talking to people. Anybody who's familiar with these types of games, you have a kingdom. Within that kingdom, you build resources, you make alliances, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, you basically trade with your alliances and you work as a team and you grow and develop. And then you become a strong team. And there's these things called kill events where other alliances will come.
Yeah, like nothing in the whole world.
Yeah, stop. Where other alliances...
Yeah, like nothing, and we're in the living room.
Yeah. Sorry, this has turned into a child stream, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has turned into a child
Anyway,
stream.
no, you're not allowed on the camera. You know this. Sorry.
So yeah, now nothing in the
Can
whole
I talk
world
about what I need to talk about, please?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, viewer. So yeah, Kings is
He's
not going to let me talk, is he? Kings is a game where you collect resources, you build a kingdom up, you build a
Don't
castle
forget
up.
it's stupid on the day.
I'm having to cover his mouth now because he just
And
won't
I
stop.
just...
Dylan?
He won't stop.
And I just...
Weirdly, this is like when he talks to his sister.
This is what he does when he talks to his sister.
Hello!
Dylan, if I can't talk to people,
It's going to go off.
it's going to go off.
But don't forget, this is science.
Anyway, it's a resource gathering game
Science, yeah, science, anything.
where you have your little farms within your own kingdom, your own castle, and then you form alliances with other people. I've been playing for a while now. I had an account on another kingdom that burned to the ground. And then I had the whole kingdom burnt to the ground because of stupidity with alliances. And then I thought, right, okay, I'll leave it for a bit. And I left it for a good, how long would you say, a good couple of years?
I've got no idea.
It was a while.
Okay.
And then I came back to it. And I thought, right, I'll start afresh and I'll start with a small alliance I won't go and join one of the big boys. I'll go and join a small little alliance and help them and see if I can help them out. And I joined an alliance, SSU, and decided to help the leader. It was just basically me and the leader to start off with and a couple of very, very minor small players. We started at level 1 and we went for it, basically. We weren't a threat to any other alliance because we just didn't have anything except for some small resources. And the idea was that we were going to teach new players how to play this game and basically work on getting players as a friends. Just having a little friendly alliance who were friends, who would hang out, play the game together, chat. We knew that the kill events would happen very sporadically. There'd be a countdown clock and we knew that was coming. We knew there'd be city sieges. We knew things would be happening around us. But our intention was that outside of the kill events and things like that, we were just going to sit and be our own little alliance full of friends and chill and hang out and grow slowly and teach people and develop slowly. not putting loads of money into the games, not putting too much pressure on anybody, just slowly teach them how to play and develop an alliance that was nice to hang out in. Big mistake, because even though the rule is you're not supposed to attack outside of kill events, this kingdom that I was on, bullies everywhere. Bullies everywhere. Other alliances were just awful.
No.
They would attack us constantly. Every time we put a shield down, we would be attacked. Kill event or not, every time we put a shield down, we would be attacked. So we got a bit annoyed, and me and some of the leaders decided, well, we'll start attacking back. We'll get the cannons ready. Oh, my son is swearing. Excuse me.
For Philip's sake.
We've told him he's okay to swear in the house, but he can't do it at school. But we are trying to teach him flip's sake now, because I'm very worried that he swore so much at home being in lockdown that he's actually going to go back to school effing and jeffing. Anyway, so yeah, every day, without fail, we'd come online and half the alliance would be burning. And we'd tell them, put your shields up, do this, that and the other. But the problem was, you can't do anything in the game. You can't grow in the game with your shields up all the time, because you have to go and do things. You have to, as part of the game. You have to. Ow, this is impossible. I can't. Ow, sorry.
Yes.
Dylan, I am trying to do something that might help somebody, and you are being very rude. Sorry, I'm showing cars outside rather than my son. You'll have to excuse me. Leo, can you come and take him away, please? He can go upstairs to his room for a bit with his Kindle. Up to your room.
I don't want to.
Well, sit still.
Sit still and watch your YouTube.
Stop
kids.
bouncing. Stop bouncing. Count it to 5 and then you're going upstairs.
Stop it.
Calm down. So yeah, every day we'd come on and half of our alliance would be burning. So we started trying to defend ourselves. We started upping our cannons, and we started,
I want to watch Thomas.
and we started trying to defend ourselves. Well, I went on this morning. There was a memorial event yesterday. One of the players in another alliance lost her partner. And the agreement was that we'd send one troop to a camp outside her castle to show solidarity. So we did. But we have to leave our shields down when we do that. We can't send somebody to go and camp somewhere and leave our shields up. And I woke up this morning and we've been absolutely desecrated. Absolutely, totally desecrated. So we started defending ourselves. We started attacking those back who were attacking us at the same time. They then started demanding apologies and started going absolutely crazy at us for attacking back. But they're outside a kill event. They're not supposed to be attacking at all. I've got an alliance full of people screaming at me that they're being attacked and they're hurt and they need things, and I can't do anything to help them. And it actually put my blood pressure sky high. It's made me ill. I took one look at it all and just went, I can't do this anymore. A game shouldn't do that to you. A game shouldn't make you feel like you have absolutely no point in playing it. What's the point in playing this game if you can't actually play the game? And I didn't want to be responsible for other people who were now upset and hurt and angry that every time they come on to play the game, we get attacked. And we get attacked by alliances who are bullies, who are bigger alliances than us, who are killing outside the designated kill time. And I didn't know what to say to them anymore. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to make it better for them. I didn't know I can't help them. They have to shield up and hope.
You told them. Fine.
Well,
I'm trying.
I've left the game
I can't hear it.
because it upset me so much.
Yeah.
And it made me realise that as somebody who is autistic and things like that and has mental health problems, I shouldn't be playing this game. They are so cruel and so horrid to people. And I went in the Kingdom chat and said, look, they're attacking us outside the kill event. This is not funny anymore. It's every day, and just got a mouthful of abuse off some of the people in the chat. You know, going, well, tough, that's the game. And it's like, no, it's not. The game is they're attacking Killerman. Well, you're moaning about nothing. And it's like, I'm moaning because I've got an alliance that's a new alliance that are all young players who are all trying to learn. And you can't teach them if nobody's playing by the rules. If everybody's just doing their own. If it's the Wild fucking West, then fine. We'll be the Wild fucking West. But it's not supposed to be that way. And it actually makes the game pointless. Because you can't play a game by the rules at all in any of the kingdoms, in any of the way. So if you're a person who plays Rise of Kings and loves it, awesome. But if you're somebody who is emotionally sensitive, who has autism and looks for logic and rules and things like that, like I do, this is not the right game. Because it's rogue. It's basically a game for people who are trolls to go online and be trolls. And to live out their fantasies of killing things. Psychopaths are on there just killing things, because that's all it is. It's not a game. And if the developers are watching this, it's not a game. Because if it was a game, you'd actually allow a situation where we could send shields to other members of our alliance and shield them on their behalf should we be being attacked outside of kill events. You'd allow a situation where you'd set up a game where it could be fair. And this game is not fair in any way, shape or form. It's pointless playing a game where you know you are just going to have to go back in and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind to get back to where you were every day.
So that's Thomas.
Yes.
Every day. I'd have to go back in, find out who'd been killed that night. I can't go to bed. I can't sit on it 24 hours a day. I have a child, in case you can't hear, screaming and shouting in the corner. I have a house that needs looking after. I have a husband who works. I'm supposed to be homeschooling him at the moment. I can't spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on a fucking game sorting out the fact that they don't play by the rules and they don't play fair. Every kingdom. But this particular kingdom was the worst I've ever known for attacking in between. Because I've seen alliances go crazy and just destroy everybody. But this is the worst one I've ever seen for just, let's attack outside of the events. Let's attack for the fun of it. Let's just do it for shits and giggles. And I'm sitting here. I need a shower. My hair's all messy. I spent yesterday scrubbing kitchens and on my hands and knees and stuff. I'm hurting. I'm tired. I'm emotional. And I can't find logic in it. I can't find how these game developers see, and the way they advertise this game as well. You go and look at the adverts for this game. They advertise it like you're playing Tribes or The Sims or one of those type of games where you just go along tottering along being you and it's all nice and gentle. It's not. It's brutal. So if you're a person who can't handle the brutal, and I admit it's me, it's not their fault that I can't cope with the game.
And there you go. And that is Thomas again.
He's very loud. He's talking about Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I'll admit it's my fault. It's my issue. I clearly should not be playing these games. I clearly am not a person who, because I get emotionally invested in the friendships that I make in the games, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't, but I don't know how. And I play by logic and I play by fair play because my autism won't allow me not to be fair and logical and do things straight. And I get really upset when other people don't do that. And I go, come on. And they're all just like, well, fuck off. And I'm like, well, I have. I've left you my kingdom my castle to destroy, and I'm gone. Because I will not invest money and time and resources and emotion anymore into something that is ridiculous and stupid and a game. After all is said and done, it's a fucking game. Why are they all so frigging ridiculous about it? What is wrong with you all? What is wrong with the world where people can't just be nice at all? And it makes me anxious that I can't leave my house because of my anxieties and stuff. I can't leave the house because of lockdown right now, but that suits me quite good because I have never been one of those people who likes to go out and do anything. I can't play a game because it makes me anxious. And every game, even Tribes now. Tribes was this gentle little game. Let me complain about Tribes for a minute as well, where you just collected resources and you did things. And I enjoyed that. But then they made it impossible until you joined an alliance. And then they made, anything where it's like, join an alliance and join up with everybody else and do as you're told. I fucking can't cope with it anymore. This is why I play things like Tropico when I stream. And, I will eventually be playing Sims when I stream. And I play things like Ghostmaster when I stream. Because I don't want to be involved in somebody else's gaming situation. It doesn't suit me. I either get too invested in those people I care about. And I'm like, oh, I'm in your alliance. Let me help you. And then I get nailed for it. Or I just don't want to know at all because they're all fucking assholes. It's like those games attract the biggest amount of assholes you could ever meet in your entire life. And some of them are like fucking 10-year-old kids. And it's like, this is what we're raising in the world. My son swears and people worry about that. At least he's a nice kid. He doesn't think killing people is fun. He doesn't think hurting things is fun. He doesn't think emotionally abusing people is fun. He thinks being silly and bouncing's fun. He thinks watching Thomas the Tank Engine's fun. He thinks swearing's funny. I'm such a bad parent, my kid swears. Go and have a look at what your kids are playing on these games, because I swear to God, their little brats are fucking running around, fucking massacring, going, ha ha, get to murder everything, oh, you're an awful, oh. Parents just have no clue that their kids are doing it. Go and have a look, because they think it's a nice little gentle game where they're collecting resources. Nope. No, it's brutal. It's evil. So, if you're like me, and in any way, shape or form emotionally sensitive, in any way, shape or form a stickler for rules, in any way, shape or form, somebody who thinks that fair play is important in life, don't play any of these games. Rise of Kings, Lords of whatever, they're all the same thing. Collect resources in a castle. Get yourself killed every day until you join an alliance. Join an alliance. Watch your fucking alliance burn every day. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. And it just gives you an ulcer. Gives me an ulcer. If you were remotely a grown-up, don't bother with these games. If you are a person who wants to play a game for the sake of just playing a game and relaxing, don't play these games. Because you have to be on 24/7, invested in everything, putting cash in, putting resources in, putting your life into it for no payback. You can't even have a quiet life in a game. I'm trying to get a quiet life in my real life. Trying to get a quiet life in a game is impossible. And then I'm sitting here explaining to my husband as I'm grumpy this morning, and trying to go to the toilet in tears and I was in tears. And if anybody thinks I'm stupid for that, fine. But I was in tears out of pure frustration because I don't want to wake up to that every morning. I don't want to have to wake up and have to go onto a game and fix the shit that's happened every morning without even having to go to the toilet first or going to, get a drink first or waking up properly or having my medication or any of the things I have to do in life. I want to just get on with my life. But I go on those games to try and relax and let my mind drift a bit. And they always turn into the same thing. It's always the same thing. It's always these alliances where there's these people who are just awful to each other. And I don't know what to do. Can somebody please make a gentle game where I don't have to join an alliance to get ahead? Where I can just farm resources that's not, one of the actual farm games, because they're fucking awful as well. Tribes was really, really good for me. Really good for me. I loved it until they made you join an alliance. Now that pisses me off. The last 2 alliances I've had, one of them decided to get rid of any players who weren't earning enough points. And it got to the point where, because we were losing so many players, the points kept upping. And it got down to 4 players. And she was asking us, and again, I would have had to spend every day, my whole life on it. Mod Boom. Hello, Mod Boom. I would have had to spend every day 24 hours to get the points that she wanted us to get, and I left. And then the next alliance I joined, they were all just stealing stuff from under each other and all sorts of... And it was awful. I can't deal with the emotional crap of other people's intensity at what a game is. It's a game. Why are you... So anyway, I went, right, I'm off, see you later. I took my shield down, moved my castle in Kings and said, feel free to attack it. I don't care. I'm not playing the game. So, whatever. And they've all gone, oh, throwing a temper tantrum. I'm like, no, actually, I'm not throwing a temper tantrum. I'm actually doing the right thing for me. If I was throwing a temper tantrum, I would have been like, I'm going to attack you all, you fuckers, and I would have done what they've done. Instead, I've gone, I'm going to take myself away from this because it's making me ill and it's making my husband have to deal with me at 6 a.m, sobbing in bed. And it's, it's not right. It's not normal. And I will continue my search for something that suits me better. I just feel bad because there was people who in that game who I was friendly with, and you can't live your life like that. It's not right. Sorry for crying. God, I must be premenstrual or something, because I swear to God, I'm tired. I know what it is. I'm tired. We're cleaning the kitchen out. We're doing things ready. The kitchen's being delivered at 7 a.m. tomorrow fucking morning. And the tiles and stuff have been delivered, and we spent all day yesterday moving fridges and scrubbing and stuff, and I felt I was doing what we were doing for our lives, and then I go back onto something that's supposed to chill me out after that. I just get abuse and crap, and it just makes me not want to bother. So I left. I've gone, fuck it. You can have the castle. You can fucking destroy me. I've gone. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I don't want to be a part of that. I want nice in my life. It's one of the reasons why I started playing The Sims. I love The Sims. I love The Sims 2. I love The Sims 3. And it started getting stupid. And it started becoming all about connecting and community again. And I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it in my Sims. Fuck off. 3 started doing it, and 4 fucking took it to another level. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want to connect with other people in my Sims game, even if they're friends in real life. I want to escape. I want escapism. I want to live in another world for 20 minutes of my life and just go, this is my other world where I don't have to be the mentally and physically disabled person I am. Is that wrong? I don't know. But Kings is not a game for me. It's definitely not. Rise of Kings is not a game for anybody with half an ounce of brain, common sense, adultness, maturity, any of the above. Autism, keep away from it because you won't like the fact that they have rules but nobody abides by them. Nobody pays attention to the rules at all. Mental illness, it'll depress you more. It'll make you so stressed out. And I know people on there who are like physically and mentally ill who were doing it to kind of have relief. And I was doing the same thing. And they literally are spending 24/7 on that game trying to grow and develop, and they're being desecrated constantly. And it's horrible. It's horrible to watch. So yeah, if you don't do it, don't be on those games. Go and find something else. I am gonna keep searching. I like the mansion games where you connect three and things like that. They're quite good. Except you get to a certain level and then you just can't continue without loads and loads and loads of investment money wise and buffs and things like that, and it becomes impossible. I've been stuck on one level for months now on one of those games, and every day I go on and do it and then go, I'm never going to get past this level, and give up and go away. So they don't help my mental health either, because you can't actually get into them too far before they actually stop you going any further. So I need a game where I can immerse myself, where there's no bitching and fucking moaning and fucking horribleness constantly, where it feels safe, but at the same time I'm enjoying it, and I'm still on the search for that. That's what I'm on the search for. As a Sims on PC is the closest I've ever come to that. I can just spend hours in it, and the day could literally go by and no one's even notice. And one of my biggest regrets this past couple of years is my laptop clapped out, and Leo convinced me to get a Chromebook instead for Dylan's benefit for school. And it's actually been... I could have spent that money on something else, possibly.
No, you couldn't.
I could have. He says no, I couldn't, but I probably
The
could have.
Chromebook cost like 200 quid.
I know, but I also could have put some other money to it and had...
We're gonna
Instead of having my tattoo and things like that, I could have had a laptop and things like that.
Well, it's gonna have to be
and all my savings currently are invested in the kitchen, so I don't, but what I'm saying is I kind of regret not buying a laptop and having my Sims, because the Chromebook's absolutely fucking useless to me.
Well, it's no good for playing Sims. Well,
it's useless to me.
Play Sims Mobile, but I
Yeah.
don't know, you don't like that.
I hate Sims Mobile. It's not like playing The Sims at all. Dylan is fine on it, and it does his schoolwork wonderfully, except for the school who fucking are useless.
Being shit is not
Yeah, he's moaning at me in the background. But I was just about to say, the school who put things on Teams, but use Mac accounts to put things on Teams, so I can't fucking get them onto my Chromebook. Fucking useless school. Thanks. Well done. You need to put them in files that are accessible for everybody. Idiots. Fucking teachers. Sorry. I'm not... Sorry anybody who's a teacher, because it's not teachers' fault, actually. They've been told to do this, and they're just doing what they've been told. The problem is they don't know what they're doing. And then when you go back to them as a parent and go, this doesn't work for me, they go, oh, it works for everybody else. And it's like, but it doesn't work for me because I've got a Chromebook. I haven't got a laptop. I haven't got a MacBook. I've got a Chromebook. But we try and do his homework, and we're so far behind now. We're literally like 2 weeks behind on his homework at the moment. I can't be arsed. I've told him, I'm not doing it. Can't be arsed. He's supposed to go back to school February the 22nd at the moment. But the government are going to make a proper decision in the next couple of days. I am praying he goes back February 22nd. I will wear 15 face masks if I have to, and I don't care. I will wear gloves and fucking eye protection. I don't care what they want us to wear to take him to school. I need him at school, because I am not a good teacher. Again, don't be mentally ill and try and teach a child. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. I have the Chromebook, so there's only one game I found on the Chromebook that works for me, really. and I can't Twitch it because I can't Twitch off my Chromebook.
Which is weird.
I don't know how to. If anybody knows how to do that, no, I'm being honest. If anybody knows how to do that, please let Eno know. Because if Eno knows, then he can
Right.
help me.
Can I just? I'm just in the background here.
Yeah, Eno's in the background.
You're using the mobile app now.
Yeah.
And formerly the mobile app would allow you to do what you're doing now.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't allow you to do games.
Yeah.
But now there's a games button, so
Maybe we could Twitch off my Chromebook
via
then.
the Twitch app because it's the
Ooh.
same app. But
With the Twitch app.
what
Ooh,
I
right.
find
Well, we
is-
might have to try that because there
Yeah.
is one game which is a tower defense game which I love and I can play that forever. So that might work for me. But again, I can't play it while Dylan's around. And the reason I can't play it while Dylan's around is because Dylan thinks the Chromebook is his. So I'd have to play later at night when Dylan's asleep. Which, if anybody ever watches mine or Eno's stream, knows that he sometimes sleeps, he sometimes doesn't. He is so out of routine at the moment. So out of routine. I mean, it's nearly lunchtime now, and it's like we've done nothing today because we've been, ugh.
Well, we have to get up at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to get up at
Saturday.
6:30 a.m. tomorrow. It's chaos. But there's bits of kitchen to do left, but we'll get on with it today and we'll get what we can done today, and they'll deliver tomorrow at 7 o'clock and
Well, between 7 and 11.
between 7 and 11. Well, they'll deliver tomorrow between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m., which means we've got time tomorrow to do some stuff, get some stuff moved. We've got the rest of the weekend. We've got shopping coming this evening, and we've moved the fridge, so the shopping can go in the fridge. So we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll get it done. But yeah, we're in chaos at the moment, and his routine is out of the window. But I might see if I can Twitch stream off the app then, the game, if they've now added a game button. Hey, we might be all right. We might be able to do it. But anyway, if it doesn't work, if anybody knows a way of doing it off a Chromebook, let Leo know, because there are games on the Chromebook I like doing.
I'll try it off my phone if I can for a bit.
Yeah.
And if that works, we'll try it on Chromebook. The thing I find with the Chromebook
Wait,
is,
Dad,
even though
Dad,
we'll have...
he's playing one of my games.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
playing Slime Rancher.
Who
yeah.
are you watching?
I'm just having a look at Viper playing Slime
Viper's
Rancher.
playing Slime Rancher, and everybody.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Stop swearing, Dylan.
Dylan, I'm going to start
He's got
taking...
one of the spiky ones.
I'm going to introduce a swear jar.
He swears like a... I'm trying to teach you. I says I don't care if he swears at home, but I'm trying to teach him to say flip's sake instead, because if he does go
You're
back
gonna
to
have
school,
wait until
he
you
is
get your
gonna be-
console back.
he is going to be in trouble every day that he is off at school swearing. I swear to God, and I'm going to be like, sorry, my fault, and it is my fault because I swear like a sailor.
He's just
To an
learning
extreme.
Just one time.
Well, why don't you watch Viper play Slime Rancher and then it can teach you?
Honestly,
Because Dylan's...
Viper's made several bad mistakes, despite being in a later stage of the game.
He's made several bad mistakes, has he?
Oh, yeah.
Viper, if you're listening, you've made several bad mistakes.
Well, he's obviously not listening. He's
No,
playing
it's
that.
play a game. I'm tormenting. Anybody who watches this back, tell Viper.
His farm is overrun by useless slimes.
His farm is
From,
overrun by
crossbreeding.
useless slimes from crossbreeding. There you go. You go and tell him in his chat. He'll be fine.
I can't hear him, though, so it's not. I can't hear what he says back, so I'm just.
Oh, turn it up. It's fine. It's no problem.
Uh,
It's fine because I'm going to stop now anyway. But yeah, if you're one of those people who, like me,
Maybe after Magic One.
doesn't like
Then
horribleness in
play
games,
Slime.
Rise of Kings is
no,
not for
I'm
you.
afraid that's not going to happen, mate.
Bye.
because you've been so badly behaved.
I want to